I was reflecting on the seven deadly sins and what makes an energy unbalanced and what makes an energy balanced, and how to view it in the most simplistic way possible. And I think it just comes down to expansion and contraction. Everything in our world is about death and rebirth, expansion and contraction, and magnetics. Uh, and it's sort of like once you understand that, you can actually apply that principle to literally everything in our world. And when there is a contraction, so most of the seven deadly sins are us being in an extended contractive state. So it's a holding on or a repressing without any expansion or giving. So it's either consuming constantly or closed down constantly without the balance of the opening, the expansion, or the giving energies. And that's what creates imbalance, is us being either in either or of those states, actually for extended periods of time, without finding our center and rebalancing again. It's so fascinating. There's so much knowledge out there that I think that we've actually overwhelmed ourselves in the search for the truth, when actually the truths are quite simple and they're always right in front of us. It's when we're in our mind all the time and we're not in our heart and not feeling, that's when we can sort of overthink simple truths. And that is another layer to how do we know what's balanced and what's unbalanced, is finding that center between our heart and our mind. I had a really interesting experience actually one time, and I was riding my motorcycle and I pulled up to this old gas station, old style gas station. You don't see these anymore. And it was ones where they came out and they actually pumped your gas, and it had the old pumps, everything. I just loved it. It was so cool. It was just tiny little hole in the wall place. And this gentleman comes out and he's filling up my tank, and we get chatting, and we ended up having a 2-hour conversation on the cement barrier. We just plunked down there, and he was talking to me about the heart and the mind. He said, think with your heart, and yet let the wild horses of the mind run, yet contain. I walked away from that and my brain was twisted inside out. Oh, some of the souls that I've met on my spiritual journey have been just incredible. Him and I chatted, and then afterwards, at the end of the conversation, I realized that he was actually the owner of that gas station, and a very, very highly advanced spiritual soul. And I just thought it was so cool that even as the owner, he was still out there pumping the gas. And that conversation changed things for me. It changed the trajectory of how I was viewing the world. So you never know the souls that you're going to meet along your path and along your journey, that they could be anyone, anywhere, any place, that are actually truly an ascended master. So never judge books by their cover, that's for sure.